We are talking today about how to run your business during a holiday week. Ta-da! How to run your business during a holiday week. This is a week where there's a lot of guilt present. And so we're going to go ahead and get rid of that, if that sounds okay. We're going to get rid of the guilt. We're going to keep ourselves successful, and we're going to give ourselves all the grace. And yeah, I think things are just going to be as they should be, right? As they should be. So we're going to get into that in just a second. First, we're going to pray. Lord, thank you again for bringing us together. Thank you for giving us this place. Lord, thank you for giving us this platform on which to surround ourselves with people who love you, who want to do your will in their lives. And they want to do it in a way that is just perfect for them, right? And perfect for people doesn't always look the same to everybody, Lord. And so today what I want for people to look at is I want them to look to you. I want them to see your vision for what their life should look like, your vision for what they should be doing in their own lives, and stop looking to other people and trying to keep up with the race. Lord, you never signed us up for a race. You didn't have us racing each other, comparing, contrasting with other people. We run a race, but we run a race with you. And it's not against anybody. Lord, just keep reminding us that on a daily basis. In your name, amen. Okay, so here we go. Thank you for the hair compliments. I'll take them. I'll take the hair compliments all the live long day. You know how hard this was for me last week when I initially saw it, and I was like, what? And then like everyone is messaging me and saying, oh my gosh, but your hair, but your hair. And I'm like, thank you for that. I do appreciate it. This is I didn't expect it. I didn't expect it, but I do love it. Okay, so here we go. How are we going to run our business during a holiday week? So there are, there are people out there that feel like we should just hustle all the live long day. And that is going to get us to our goals. And if we're not hustling, we don't deserve success. Boy, sit in that, right? Sit in that for a second. If we don't hustle, if we don't forego our family, our friends, our community in the name of stuff, in the name of financial success, then we don't deserve success. That really is the underlying factor behind all of that, right? I mean, if you look at hustle culture, they're basically going to say you don't deserve it unless you do this, right? We live a life today. We live life in the way, like we do the things today. It was somebody who did a testimonial on HBR, and man, it was so good this last weekend. But she was basically saying like, you do the things today that other people won't do in order to live a life later that other people won't live because you did the things they won't do. Now that's only in There are some ways in which that's true, but whenever it's preached through the hustle culture, whenever it's preached through, like you have to just go in order to deserve success, that success isn't sustainable. So what happens? What happens when you become your version of successful, whatever that is? What happens when you become your version of successful at the detriment of your relationships? Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to tell you. Let me just magic 8-ball it for you, whatever. It's just true. I've seen it happen. I've seen people rise and fall all the time. You see it all the time. If you're watching, if you're paying attention, you see it. And they'll rise up to what their version of success was, okay, or is. Well, this is my version of success. Okay, well, I ran to be able to get to this version of success. Whenever they get there, they look behind them and realize that they have left a fiery path in their wake where they have burnt every bridge, where they have burnt every relationship that they have, and they no longer have the life that they were doing all of this for. The thing we have to be careful of, you guys, is that whenever people are hustling, grinding, a lot of times they gain this and lose everything else. And at that point, who gives a rip about this? And then they fall because nothing matters to them anymore. You guys, let me just tell you, that's a story, but it's a true story of a lot of people. A lot of people. Okay? And success doesn't always look like multimillionaire-dem. Sometimes success just looks like, making $5,000 a month, making $10,000 a month, making $20,000 a month. But it was a hustle in order to get there. What if it doesn't require all of that? What if it really doesn't? And it doesn't. You guys, whenever we're living inside of God's will for our life, He wants us to be successful in our own right. In our own right. He doesn't want us to be successful in other people's rights. What we do is we take our own, I want this, and then we gun it toward that. We leave God in the background. We don't consult with God at all about what His will is for our life. We go with what our will is for our life, and then we wonder why it's so hard. Isn't that interesting? How it doesn't need to be hard? Why do you think that one of the first things that I talk about with you guys whenever I'm teaching how to be able to grow business in any way, whether it's YL or whatever, don't you see that what I first talk to you about is basically what God's will is for your life? Let's serve the people we used to be. We go through the things that we go to be able to help those people further in their life. That is we're always searching for God's will in our life. And then we go there, we serve there, and then we're able to help. And then we're able to turn it into ministry. And then we're able to turn it into our mission, into the things that we do. That's why we focus on that first. Because I know, listen, I've been broke before, okay? I've been so broke. How broke were you? I've been so broke that I did not even have money to be able to feed my dog Cuddles, my American Eskimo, whenever I had her. In my late 20s, post-divorce, pre-Mike, could not feed my dog, couldn't feed myself, had no money whatsoever, had to get her cheeseburgers from Hardee's, stick them in her food dish and call it good because I didn't have money for anything else. I had the 59 cents for a cheeseburger for her. That's what I had. Okay? I know what being broke is like. And I also know that when you're in that space, you will do almost anything to be able to get out of that space. My prayer for you, like truly, I hope you're listening to me. My prayer for you is that you don't look at how do I make money fast? How do I make money right? How do I align with God's will for my life? How do I turn that into ministry? How do I turn that into being able to coach and help other people go through what I have been through? How do I make money right? Not make money fast. I understand. I get it. When you're like, listen, the need is right here today. I need dollars today, Martha. I get that. Then go drive an Uber. Then go do what you need to do in order to get those dollars today. Go ahead and sell things that you have. Do what you need to do to make dollars today, but don't sell your soul in the process, okay? And don't sell out your family, your friends, and your community in the process. Let's stay in God's will for our life, okay? That's what I'm saying. So, coming back to the actual topic that I said I was going to be talking about, how do we run our business this week? We give ourselves all the grace in the world. All the grace in the world. We play catch up if we need to play catch up. What we do is we spend time with our friends, our family, our community, and we let work happen outside of that. It's okay. It's going to be okay. I promise you guys that. You could still be able to make money. If you're in cutting edge, I'm still giving you guys things to do. You're still going to be bringing on people, okay? But don't be so focused on your business this week that you lose sight of all that's happening around you. I want you to have first focus on that. Second focus is your business and what you're doing to create income. I love you guys. I'm popping out of here. Adios.